All right, we got another unconventional David Foe method coming at you. This one is definitely some foeism. So, what I like to call this is just staying broke. If your significant other, you know, that frivolous, spendy one, that Amazon cart fill in something on the doorstep every day person, make sure they leave the room. Okay, so we've all got one of those, usually. And God bless them, they're just doing their thing. But when you're a person on a warpath and you've got financial goals, those two people don't mix very well. And it's very hard to get where you want to be when you've got that spindy little creature over there blowing up her phone. So what I've done in the last couple of years is I like to just say my mentality is just staying broke. So what I mean by that is your monthly bills be just your monthly overhead basically being on the high end. So, you know, your mortgage, your insurance, your cell phone bill, all that stuff. And whatever it is that you got on the side, this little, car payment or some other, credit card payment or whatever, if it ain't terrible, it ain't killing you, just keep that in the mix too. Keep paying on that. Because this is what I'm going to say is that if you get, a bonus or you get a big tax return or that, great grandma died and you got a little bit of money, what average people do is they get some money and they want that relief because of that overhead I just talked about, the bills that they have. They're like, oh, let's pay that car off. And I used to be that same way. But you need to transition. If you pay off, say you got $5,000, $10,000, just came in the mail someday, and you paid off some bills, and now you got 500 extra bucks a month, right? 1,000 extra dollars a month. What do? You spend it. You spend it going out to dinner. You yourself start blowing up Amazon. You buy new shoes, new pants. You really do. You just start buying shit you don't need. And last year was a tight year for us. I'm not gonna lie, very tight. We were stretched thin when it came to finances. And I literally didn't buy myself anything for over a year. Not a damn thing, seriously. And I noticed in what I was doing when I did get money and get in those situations, instead of paying off some bills and relieving myself, I would just send money into my brokerage account. I would buy more stocks. Because I would think is instead of just paying off this bill or whatever, if I could double my money in a year or two, that's way more powerful. And then that doubles, you know what I'm saying? So that, and when you tend to pay off these bills, maybe your goal is, okay, you know what? We're going to have an extra $1,000 a month because we paid off this and this and this, and we're going to put that $1,000 into a savings account, or we're going to put it into crypto, or we're going to put it into a brokerage account. Guess what? You don't. And you know it. Everybody knows that you will never save your money when you say you will. So get used to being broke and embrace it. The significant other, the little spendy one, she may not like it, but she'll get used to it. And as long as you calm the little lady down, my wife now knows that when she's stressing and blowing her lid, I'm like, babe, we've got money. I know it seems like we're broke. Month to month we're broke, but we've got X, Y, and Z sitting over here and it's growing. So just keep dealing with this. Because if you don't, like I said, you pay all these little things off and you get back in your little comfort zone and you're ordering shit on your phone, this thing over here, these assets, those brokers accounts, they'll never grow. You'll never establish it. So stay broke here, grow the asset bank, and just know that when it's every 2 weeks or whenever you get paid, you're looking at your check and all you've got is $500 left for the week or two. That's perfect. That is literally perfect, because over here where you're the long view, where you really want these things to happen in your life, they'll be happening. So when you get that tax return, you get that little blessing of a check in the mail that comes every so often. Doesn't happen often for me. Or wherever that little chunk of money, a bonus, don't pay shit off. Don't pay off something that's like, $5,000, $10,000, I'm going to pay that off. Stick it in the asset bank, because and like I said before, we are living in times right now where if you invest into at least the Mag 7, the Magnificent 7, if you don't know what that is, those are the big tech stocks, Apple, Google, Amazon, all those, just look it up. Or crypto. Crypto is a new thing still. Donald Trump's in office. They've got a big plan with crypto, creating new regulations that are in favor of it. There's a massive power play being established right now in the digital and the technological world of AI. So you need to get your money in it, because I think in the next five years, for sure, 10 years, there's going to be some quantum leaps happening with finances if you're positioned in the right spot. So paying off that little $5,000, $10,000 thing, that's not what you need to be worried about. Even if it's 10% interest, screw it, pay it. You're the one that put yourself in that situation. Pay it like a man and deal with it. Take some money, stick it over here, stay broke. Don't be eating out all the time. Don't be ordering shit on Amazon. Grow up and handle your shit. And next thing you know, 5 years later, you'll have that thing paid off. You stuck it out and you handled it, and you grew some assets over here. Okay? Another little unconventional method that is abnormal, I guess. I think average Joes, people that aren't investors, people that are just your dime a dozen mentality, is they get some money, and that's why so many people pay off their houses. That's all they know how to do. They don't know how to invest. And you need to learn how to invest. If there's anything you need to learn how to do, is become savvy with finances, savvy with the economy. And that way you actually learn what's going on in this world around you. Otherwise, you're on Facebook, at work, just blowing up your phone, and you're a numbnut. You don't know shit. That's sad. You'll get ran over, and you know it. You'll be 65 at the workplace. You're like, I'm going to go retire finally. And you're going to be broke as fuck. Retired, supposed to be living your life, but you're sitting there watching your 401k die all the time. Don't end up in that position. That's where you'll end up if you don't start doing different shit and get more aggressive, because of inflation. Inflation and taxes is killing this generation. It's already killed and squeezed out the millennials and Gen Zers. And it's trying to squeeze me out. It's trying to delay my retirement. I seen this a mile away. I'm 46 years old. It ain't gonna happen. I'm getting very aggressive. I'm doing unconventional things to make so I can win. So let's go, everybody. Let's win. I just I hope that these are, useful little nuggets for y'all. I'm just a blue collar guy too. I'm not some rich dude. I'm out here. It's 4 a.m. right now. I'm drinking some black coffee. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna work my 9 to 5. I'm gonna work all weekend on my side hustle. This is how it gotta be to get where you need to be, because we're all getting ran over. So let's go.